So, B, you get the new Warthog skin, bro? Heck yeah. You thinking what I'm thinking? Oh yeah. Oh boy.
Road trip!
Hop on Halo and subscribe to No Way It's Brandon. No Way It's Brandon. Power to the gamer. Rated E for everyone. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. You guys know who it is. It's your guy, No Way It's Brandon, coming at you guys again with another video for today. How are you guys doing, man? You guys doing well? You guys doing great? You guys doing absolutely stupendously fantastic as always, guys. We are here with some Halo Infinite. Oh my god, I am getting... Look at this. Look at my skin. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I was literally getting chills. Oh my god, I'm literally getting chills. I know you guys just saw that. I was getting literal chills for the squad, and I don't even understand why, because no lie, I played at least 25 games of Halo Infinite already off cam, and this is my first time playing on cam. And look, man, without further ado, let's just hop right into it. So thank you guys again for being patient with me. Thank you guys for being patient with your boy. We didn't have really any uploads this week, I think, besides Sunday or Monday. So look it, man. I am just super stoked to be here today with you guys, and thank you for those of you that are new subs, and for those of you guys that have just been waiting, holding out for your boy to come through with some Halo Infinite gameplay. And if you guys have been holding out as far as not watching anyone else, I appreciate it. But if you have been watching other channels, I don't blame you, all right? I do not blame you, but all rest assured, if you subscribe, man, I will be having some more Halo Infinite gameplays going up for the next few weeks, hopefully the next month, 2 months, but I'm just going to keep playing and keep uploading as much as I can about Halo Infinite. But anyway, so I think starting off, I'm going to go ahead and show to you guys what I'm sure most people are pretty curious about, and that is the customization section. So you guys can see that in the tab up here where it says customize. Also, keep in mind of just how the screens look, how the menus look, because with how buggy the Insider is, or this build, you're gonna notice, or you're gonna see that a lot of things are gonna bug out or disappear. So try not to pay attention to how ugly things might look later, because they look pretty good right now, just in terms of graphics and what have you. But anyway, so go into the customization. So you go to the armor hall, right? Dude, some of these screens look so sick. And you guys can see that you can actually spin your Spartan. So it's a full 360 spin right here. I don't know if you guys can see this very well, but you guys can actually spin your Spartan around. And I do have to say, going from Halo 5 to this feels so much more smooth, because in Halo 5, when you try to spin your Spartan around, it seemed kind of buggy. It looked kind of buggy. So this is super nice. And you push A for mods. And right here, it says select your Spartan's armor kit. Kits contain unique items that get applied as preset combinations. So you can probably create some kind of kit, some kind of set, if you will, just like preset things. As far as I know, you can't select this or anything. But once you go to the codings, you can go ahead and select these. So as for the codings, if you guys have been longtime viewers, I'm sure that you guys can recall that I made a video about the Halo fandom kind of going crazy over these armor coatings, and people say that you have to buy certain colors or whatever. Now, at the time, I said, look I don't think we should get overhyped about that. I don't think that there should be a lot of hoopla over it, because I don't know if that's true. And to my knowledge, no one else knew if that was true either. So as far as I can see, there is no primary, there is no secondary, and there is no tertiary. And I think 343 said that they did away with that whole system, and this is essentially what it is. So I can't say I'm the biggest fan of it, but I think I might leave my own thoughts on it for another video. But just so you know, this is what it is. So you can't go in and switch around some of the color palettes. You can only select what is there. So for example, this is a forest green, right? So you push X to select that, and now this is my shader per se for you Destiny 2 heads out there. And now I can go ahead and choose this one, this orange. And now I'm just this. So you cannot manipulate each of these shaders. I keep wanting to say shaders. You cannot change up any of these coatings individually. It's just a set per se. So I'm indifferent about it at the moment, but that is what it is. And these are the ones that you can also unlock. I've already unlocked a few of them, just so that you guys know, because just as I said, I have been playing off cam. So I think this one, I've unlocked this one and this one already. These two I have already unlocked. And just as I said, as far as I can tell, this feels really smooth. Even for a insider build, this feels really, really nice. So I like the way the menus feel thus far with this, and I just like all the little noise and all the sound effects, that little kind of dinging right there. I like that. And by the way, 343 did mention this. Everything that you see here is not all that's going to be here at launch. They specifically said that in the emails that they sent to me. So everything that you guys see here will not be the only things unlocked or visible at launch. They just wanted to throw in a few things for this build. So these are some of the helmets that are available. I have unlocked this one and this one already. And also check this out. So when you select one of these helmets, you can actually, at the bottom left hand side, it'll say X to equip. So you can just equip it. But if you push A to inspect, then it'll show you some lore for each shader, for each helmet, whatever. And then if you push RB, then you can actually select some attachments. So I had unlocked this attachment. I think I did. Maybe I didn't. Oh, yeah, I did. So I had unlocked this attachment in the store. So now you can see that I have this helmet with the attachment on, and the image for the helmet actually changes to the one with the attachment, which is pretty cool. I like that. And I don't want to wear that one. I'm going to go back to this one. But just as I said, not every helmet has attachments right now. I believe it's just this one. But this is my favorite helmet out of the ones that I have unlocked. I might wear this one at some point once I unlock it. And that is pretty much it for these. And I just got to say, the visors look nice and bright. Look nice and shiny. And now to the visors, actually. So you start off with this one, with the enlisted, because you enlist as a Spartan. And it's kind of like a green, yellow, almost infected kind of color. And then you have this one right here. You got this one, Goblin. It's more green. You got Phalanx. You got Dragoon. You got Vandal. I want to get Vandal. Vandal looks much more gold. It might be more on the yellow side, I would imagine. But this one I'm using right now because I had just unlocked it, Rampant. So that's the one that your boy is currently using. And you also have the chests, and I have the beacon one. I think it might just be the default. You have this one, and I noticed that this one right here is titled different from the beacon, but they both look identical. So I'm not exactly sure what's going on. It might just be a glitch. Same goes for this one right here. So the only real differences in chest piece for this specific build is this one right here and this one. So these are the only different chest pieces added on top of the default, because this one is pretty much default, and default. I have seen little to no difference. Even from behind, I've seen nothing. So those might just be glitching out or something, or maybe they didn't put the actual models for these ones in here, but it is what it is with that. And then you have the left shoulder. You got these right here, looking pretty snazzy. Then you got this one over here. I already have the Vitus unlocked for the right shoulder. So something I'm kind of curious about is, oh, okay, I think for this side, pardon me, I have the Vitus unlocked. Oh, okay, so I have the Agathias. Dude, I don't know how to pronounce some of these things. So basically this one I have unlocked, but I only have one unlocked. As you guys can see, I don't have the left shoulder unlocked. So it seems that you're going to be unlocking only one piece of armor and not a set, if that makes any sort of sense. So instead of unlocking both, I only unlocked one. That wasn't something that I had noticed, but it might have to do with the battle pass. But I will get to the battle pass in a second. But anyway, that's what's going on with that. And the gloves, no gloves here, just this set. And by the way, 343 can probably add something in the coming days. So today is Friday, July 30th. They can probably add in more stuff on Saturday, Sunday, maybe even Monday before it closes. But as far as we can see, you have what looks to be your wrist. Yep, rare wrist, and nothing else is here, but there will be wrist customization. You got hip customization. I think it used to be called leg customization back in Halo Reach. And nothing here. Everything looks to be exactly the same. And you also have, hey, my helmet changed. You also have knees. Knees I have yet to unlock stuff yet. And just to reiterate, everything here will not be the only things that are going to be here at launch, just so that you guys know. And I believe that was pretty much it for the armor stuff. It seems a bit underwhelming for me, to be quite honest with you. But I think it might just be because, oh, you know what? I think I was mistaken. So I believe for the armor kit, is it for the armor kit or for the armor core? I saw something called armor core somewhere where you can essentially change the whole, let me see this. I forgot where that was, but I think there's a thing where you can actually change the whole aesthetic. So one of the new armor cores are going to be that samurai looking armor set. So that's another thing. That was kind of a mouthful, but that was pretty much it for this armor haul right here, just so that you guys know, as far as I can see. And you can inspect it. And some lore kind of stuff. You guys know how the lore kind of goes. And now weapons and bench. So this was kind of a famous, or not really a famous, but this was one of those images that 343 shared a while ago of the weapon bench. So this is pretty much the place where you go to customize your weapon. And in terms of moving the weapon around, as far as I can see, it's pretty much fixed until you let the stick go. So if you want to move it to one direction, you have to actually move the stick up like that. And then once you let it go, the weapon will move back into its fixed place, just so that you guys have an idea of how that actually works out. And you just push A on one, and then there are some other little kits here, or some sockets. Not really sure what those are. You can't do anything with that yet, but you can go and switch up the, what they call coatings, but they're essentially just different skins. And that was something that I was saying when it came to armor coatings, because in Halo MCC, 343 use the same language. They said, oh, this is the Hazop armor coating. This is the whatever armor coating. Go play MCC. Go check it out. Especially for all the Halo 4 stuff, for all the Halo 4 armors. You will see for the different variations, it will say coating on it. So I think they were just helping us get ready for some of the language used in this game. And honestly, I have to say, the menus look great. I mean, right now I'm recording this in 1080 HD, and I do have 4K, but 4K gameplay is gonna have to wait because that takes a lot longer to process. But it's in 1080, it looks pretty good to me. This is the pistol stuff, and there aren't a lot of different shaders right now. Dude, I keep saying shaders. Coatings right now. There aren't a lot of different coatings because, just as I said, this is just a build, so 343 didn't go all crazy with every single thing. But I will show to you guys that the rest actually do not have a shader. I was wrong. I was wrong. So the sniper for sure has a coating on it. Shotgun, no coating. And the Hydra is back, but you don't get a chance to use it, as far as I can tell. But the Hydra is in the game again, just so that you guys know, but you do not get a chance to use it in this specific build. And the vehicle bay, I was going to play a match in this video. I still might play a match just so that we can have some gameplay in. And the vehicle, no coating for it, but vehicles will have some coatings. No coating for this. And I hadn't had an opportunity to actually use the vehicles. But hey, watch this. When you move the Scorpion, you can see those little mud flaps or those side panels moving, and the little and those little rings in the front. That's pretty funny. I'm not sure if it's gonna stay like that, but that looks kind of goofy to me. 343 might want to fix that. And you can see that the top of the tank is actually still moving. It's actually quite funny. I don't think anything else moved like that on these other vehicles, but the Scorpion does for sure. And you have the Wasp back. Did not get a chance to use the Wasp. Just like with everything, I didn't have a chance to use it because you can only play on one map at the moment, and that map is Live Fire, and you only play against bots. And right here, so in terms of body and AI, in this game you have 1, 2, 3 body types. You have body type 0, you have body type 1, and you have body type 2. Now, you cannot select a gender in this game, just like or unlike previous Halo games. So I wanted to mention that because I noticed that since there are no specific gender, male or female, you can't select a different Spartan voice or Spartan chatter voice. So usually in Halo 5 especially, whenever you have Spartan chatter turned on, you can hear other Spartans in the game talking, saying, throw a grenade, grab the rockets, X, Y, and Z, right? Or so-and-so is at Blue Spawn. So now, in this game, as far as I know, I hadn't heard any female voices, and this body type right here looks the most feminine to me. It just has the most curves right here. This one is more of like a skinny dude. This one is a bit more bulky. So I tried using this one just to see if my Spartan would talk, but I don't really hear my Spartan speaking in the game at all. I just hear other Spartans. So I'm not sure if these are tied to specific voice actors. So this might be a female voice actor. These two might be male voice actors. I'm not really sure, but thus far I have only heard different types of male voice actors. I swear. I heard one that kind of sounded British, if that sounds weird. I also heard one that had a pretty southern accent, but you guys might want to stick around and watch my gameplays, because I did record a bunch of gameplays without commentary just so that you can hear some of the sound effects. But anyway, so no genders, just a body type, and you have the prostheses. I can never say that. Basically prosthetics right here. So you have transhumeral for the left arm, transradial. I'm not sure if the differences pop up well. And again, if things are glitching out, yeah, it looks like things are just kind of glitching out. It's not really my fault, but I'm going to try to go through them as best as I can here. Let's see if I can do it. So this is just the hand that changes. Now this is transradial, and this is transhumeral, and then back to none. And the hand should go back to normal, but it's kind of glitching out. It should look more akin to the right hand. And so the left side, or excuse me, the right hand side is the same story. So you can have prosthetic arms on each side if you want, but they're both kind of glitching out right now. And you can also have a prosthetic leg, and there's only one option for that. And same thing on the other side. You can pretty much have no limbs in this game and be good to go. You know what I'm saying? You can pretty much be a bot. So that's not going to change back. And then you have different AIs. So these have different voices, and you can't seem to get a little sound or a sound bite of each one. I wish that there was an option for that, but as far as I know, you cannot get a quick sound of what each one sounds like, as far as I know. But this one sounds like a butler, British kind of guy. I think this one is a chick, and she sounds much akin to Failsafe in Destiny 2, if you guys know what I'm getting at. And she's more of a kind of cynical, kind of almost sarcastic type of voice. This one, I don't really recall. This one I hadn't used yet, but I guess we'll go ahead and just use this one just to see what she sounds like, or what it sounds like. I don't know what the voice is. And there's also a favoriting. At the bottom left-hand side, it says press Y to favorite things. So I'm sure that there is a favoriting list, and you have AI colors. So each AI have the same color selection right now. But I would imagine at launch, you're probably going to get a few more and to have blue selected. But thus far during gameplay, I hadn't seen the AI actually pop up yet. So just wanted to point that out for you guys out there. And that's pretty much it in terms of that stuff. And now I think the body stuff should go back to normal. Yep, there it goes. Now it goes back to normal. So hopefully that's not some kind of bug that's going to stay there. I think 343 is well aware of that. And for presentation, I cannot select yet, but at the bottom it says customize your emblem, announcer voice, service tag, etc. So unfortunately cannot do that yet, and hopefully assassinations. And that's going to be a whole other topic. But right here is the shop. So right here, it kind of looks similar to what we were used to in Halo MCC. So the exchange for you Halo fans out there. And right here, this is what I was talking about for the past few months, where I was saying that I was pretty certain that 343 was gonna go the Destiny 2 route when it came to their battle pass. So with this right here, for those of you Destiny 2 fans, this might look a bit familiar to you. So as you rank up, you guys can see where it says at the top left, it says 04. So I'm at tier number 4 essentially for the season pass right here. So it says season 0 battle pass purchase. So I actually purchased this battle pass using in-game points, which was pretty cool. Not exactly sure if it's going to be that way come launch. This might just be for the build, because I don't think that, I mean, 343 wasn't going to have us use real money to buy the battle passes, but they might have us use real money, real currency for the battle passes, but for the sole purpose of this insider build, I had to use in-game points to unlock the battle pass. And then as you rank up, get your XP, and once you get to level 1, you get this stuff. Once you get to level 2, you get this stuff. And these are just consumables, so more XP. And you get, I think, some challenge stuff or challenge swap. I'm not really sure what that is yet, but level 3, you get a new visor. That's how I got this one. And so on and so forth. So for level 4, I got one side of the shoulder. So the other side, the left shoulder, is actually at level 5. So instead of unlocking a pair, you get one first and then the other at a different level. Unlike in Halo MCC, you actually unlock the set. So you don't unlock one or the other. You actually unlock the set. But I'm pretty certain that 343 can definitely do a thing where they have this shoulder piece right here and then this right here, if that makes any sort of sense. So that way, once you hit level 4, then you unlock the set. I'm pretty certain that 343 might do it that way if they get enough feedback about people wanting both shoulders as a set instead of unlocking one or the other. Very well could happen. And then these are just the other things for the season pass, and this is the very famous Scorpion Punch armor coating right here. And you see, I was kind of disappointed to see that 343 didn't have a system where you can get one of the coatings and then manipulate the color. So instead of a red arm, you can have a green arm. You know what I'm saying? I think that would have gone a long way, but you never know how 343 might end up changing it in the future. But as far as I know, you cannot manipulate specific armor coatings, unfortunately. And you have the visor right here. You have more consumables and more shoulder pieces separately. You have another consumable, a visor, blue rampage armor coating, some of the same stuff that I was showing to you guys earlier in the customization section, but this is where you can unlock it. And also, I do want to say really quickly that I had bought the Halo Nerf assault rifle, and I'm not sure if you guys can actually see it right behind me. I might have to fix the camera a little bit, but I do have that. And in case you guys don't know, while I'm showing you the rest of these things really quick, dude, I want to unlock this recon that actually looks kind of cool. So just so that you guys know, I did redeem my assault rifle skin that's supposed to look just like the Nerf one that is behind me. And I redeemed it, but I cannot use it yet. I don't see it popping up, and it's not something that's popping up on the build at all. So just in case anybody was curious about whether if they can see their skins that they got from Monster Energy drinks, I think some other toys for sure. But as far as I know, I have one and I redeemed it, and I don't see it popping up on here. So just so that you guys know, in case if you're curious, that is what's going on with that. And you can also go to the bottom left where it says HCS offers. Nothing is there yet. And you can also push Y to buy credits. And I'm sure you can use real world money to buy the in-game credits. And at the top right-hand side, it shows the balance. And I just got to say, again, this is really pretty. This is really beautiful, I think personally. Very, very nice layout. Very nice setup. You want it to look not just like Destiny, but Destiny does a very good job of having a sleek looking design and have it be inviting enough to where it's pretty easy to navigate and that you want to be able to buy stuff with ease and things look intriguing, because honestly, all this stuff looks pretty good. So these right here say owned. Everything here says owned except for this right here. But typically, these will show a price. And then, again, much akin to Halo MCC, you can just go ahead and buy the bundle. And I believe you can buy them individually. But I went ahead and just bought the bundle for, I think 400, 500 credits. I forgot how much, honestly, but it really wasn't that much, and I got quite a bit of credits from playing. So this is where you can unlock some of the bundles right here. So that is super sick, super fantastic. And then at the bottom left, it shows when you acquired it, which is pretty cool. So I just bought these today, and you can also favorite this if you want. And same for the helmet and for the attachment. So this actually comes as a set, which is very, very gnarly. Very, very cool. And this right here is an armor coating. And then it also shows to the right hand side of the armor coating image, it says released in season 1, manufacturer UNSC. Just some cool little details that I personally appreciate, just so that, you know, there's some other stuff on the screen, not just the background. And that is pretty much it in terms of customization. I mean, yeah, it was quite a long video, but everything is pretty simple. There isn't too much, but not too little. At least there's kind of enough for you to mess around with. And I wanted to go ahead and show all that to you guys now, because as you guys can see, the game is kind of already breaking. So when I go back to play, you saw just now that it was just a gray screen. So as I start playing the game, you guys will see that, you know, there might be a bunch of glitching, some clipping maybe, but these are all things that I'm pretty certain that 343 knows about already. And also, if you push Y, it'll show the battle pass. You can go ahead and select that and see where your progress is. Go back, look at the daily challenges right here, or yeah, daily challenge, and you have weekly challenge. So that is pretty much it. And then at the bottom right hand side where it shows my gamer tag BCS024, it says that I am rank number 1. Now, I'm not sure if that's part of a separate ranking system from the Battle Pass ranking system. So on the Battle Pass, I'm on 4, but at the bottom right-hand side, it says that I am number 1. But it could just be the emblem. It could just be an emblem for all I know, but I can't go to presentation and check and see if the number 1 is just part of my emblem. I don't really know. Maybe you guys know. But as far as the ranking system goes, I'm pretty certain it's going to be a number ranking system again. Nothing similar to a Halo Reach where you were General or Legend or Mythic or all that crazy stuff. And just in case you guys were also curious, I don't see anything that has to do with the leveling up to 152 from Halo 5. I don't see any of that here at all. So again, I think that might be something saved for a different build or maybe until the game launches. But anyway, guys, that's going to have to do it for this one. Thank you guys again for watching. I greatly appreciate it. I know it was a long one, but I'm going to go ahead and just end it right here. But in the very next video, I'm going to start up some gameplay. So if you guys can please like, subscribe, comment, and enjoy the content, that'd be absolutely stupendously fantastic. As always, guys, let me know what you guys think of the customization section of the shop. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to let your boy know, and I'll see if I can answer them. But anyway, as usual, I will see you guys in the next one, and I got a front scan outro.